Now, doesn't that spread the seeds of the weeds when you do that?
Well, you want to mow before they go to seed.
Okay.
So if you can,
When is that, by the way? Because I gotta.
before they get the flowers blooming.
Okay, that's good. Good.
The little dandelions have the yellow flower, then they have a little puffball on top.
Yeah.
If you get to the puffball,
Too late.
too late.
Yeah. And I do understand that when it does get warmer, I mean, one of the numbers that you mentioned was like 85 degrees. Gets above that, I mean, it will cook.
Absolutely.
It'll cook 'em.
The warmer it is, the faster it works, and you can literally, when it's like 80, 85 degrees and you spray that one dandelion and then you take a few steps over to go get that next one, you can kind of hear a little of that crackling going on. And when it's that warm and you go back in a couple hours, you'll see them turning brown and black, and then the next morning they're just toast. So the cooler it is, it does take longer to see that desired result, but you would see it in 24 hours.
The coolest thing about this to me is that you're actually using something that's not going to hurt your soil. I mean, I think of some of the other chemical products that have been used historically, and when you apply them, they will permanently terminate that piece of turf for a while, and this isn't doing that.
Well, you don't want to drench, you just want to spray the weed. So you're trying to, I mean, you don't want to, if you drench, you're going to get a lot of the acetic acid, which will lower the pH of the soil for that little portion of where it's at. But you don't want to sit there and drench it due to the fact that you will sterilize the microbes right there in that area. But it's if you're just spraying the weed as a spot treatment, not doing a drench, it's not really going to have much of a chance to get to the soil.
Should people purchase this in just a gallon at a time, or I guess obviously it depends on the thing. Do you have anything larger than a gallon?
We're working on doing a 2.5 gallon size, but the average homeowner, when you get into actually spot treating the weeds, 500 to 600 square feet, you got to go look at what is the average size lawn, and it's not full on weeds. It's 1-2 gallons will cover the average person. I mean,
well, I'm thinking about potentially, you talked about institutions and things of that nature. When you guys have plenty of this available, you can,
absolutely.
You can sell it.
We can get it in. I mean, we can have it available in 55-gallon drums, 275-gallon totes. On the label, the application rate is between 15 and 30 gallons per acre if you're trying to knock down crop residues or things of that nature. So. 500 to 600 square feet is a generous on a spot treatment. It just depends if they go a little too heavy. But on the application recommendations, it's 15 to 30 gallons to cover 1 acre.